8. There, you can talk to someone who not only cares about your story, but cares about you. Please reach out today. Thomas P. Murphy once said, "Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely." At Minutes Wisely, we take that to heart. Our mission is to decrease veteran suicide by providing life changing experiences for veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. We believe that we can make a lasting impact by rekindling a sense of purpose and fostering community through sponsored tickets to sporting events. These experiences are not just about the game, they're about the moments that can change lives. A simple sporting event can boost joy and instill a sense of renewed hope and purpose for those who have served. Join us in making a difference. Become a moment maker and empower a veteran with rediscovered hope. Visit minuteswisely.com for more information and to get involved. Together, we can make every moment count.
Good morning, fellas. How's it going?
What's up?
What up?
Yeah, before we get started, I just want to say we missed last Sunday, but it was for a very good cause. We had a crawfish boil fundraiser for a 2-year-old Maverick who is fighting cancer every day of his life. He just started a 3-year chemo program. So we knocked out this fundraiser. The fundraiser generated $11,000, but after all the bills were paid, I dropped off a $5,000 check for them yesterday. They were struggling with, like every drop of a hat, they have to take him to the hospital. The family lives like an hour and 20 minutes from the hospital. And they don't make much money, and they have 2 young kids. So I told them that we'll try to help them out. So hopefully $5,000 can help this family out. It was a great cause, great turnout. I want to thank everyone that showed up, anyone that donated. It was awesome.
Awesome.
Excellent work, buddy.
And he was like you would never know he was sick. He had just got out of the hospital like the day before. He's in and out of the hospital all the time for weeks at a time. When he's hooked up to this chemo machine, he could be in the hospital for like a solid week or whatever. So he just got out of the hospital and he was running around and just having a great time. You would never know this kid's fighting for his life. It's just such a stark contrast from like a grown person who actually knows what's going on to a 2-year-old that knows nothing, but all he knows is hospital visits. And when all he should know is playing on the dirt with trucks and stuff. It was a very humbling experience, that's for sure.
Well, that's God's work, man. Good job.
Yeah, it was awesome. So I was talking before the show, and I was telling these guys that I just purchased my wife a brand new 2026 Ford Explorer, and as I was test driving, the salesman is like, yeah, it has Blue Cruise. I was like, yeah, I have no idea what that is. And he's like, it basically just drives itself. I was like, get the hell out of here. And so I tested it yesterday. I'm driving down the interstate. I put the cruise control button on. Car took over. Hands off. I'm driving down the interstate with no hands. I had my hands in my lap just testing this thing out. My wife is like, yeah, I'm never going to use this. And I'm like, this is the coolest feature ever, man. I love this. And then it comes up, it's a 4-lane interstate and we're in the 3rd lane next to the fast lane. We come up behind a car that's going slower than us. The car turns a blinker on all by itself. I'm not touching anything. Gets over in the fast lane, goes up past the car that's in front of us, turns the right blinker on, and gets back in. And I'm not touching anything. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. This is way better than regular old cruise control or adaptive cruise where it'll slow down. This thing's changing lanes for you. And Eric made a good point. He said, you should talk about this on the show because then we're going to segue into Tiger. And I was like, that's a great idea because my sorry ass can afford something like this. I'm pretty sure his, $100,000 vehicle that he was driving should be able to do something simple like this. And this is just insane. Like, this is not just a once in a lifetime accident for him. This is like his third. The one in California, he got off because the officers were like, "Oh, it's Tiger. We're not gonna test him or anything. We're just gonna hook him up and let him go." Like, this should be his third DUI.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one in California was catastrophic. That's the one that he almost lost his leg to.
Yeah, and they didn't
luckily,
they didn't like test him for anything though.
No. Luckily, this one, no one was hurt. But man, did you see those pictures? He flipped that car right over.
Yeah, and the guy in the truck in front of him, he's like, he said, I saw in a rearview mirror that this car was gaining on me at a high rate of speed. So I tried to turn right or turn left, and just as I was turning, he clipped me, and that's when he rolled. I was like, man, it's a good thing that dude like had the foresight to turn, or else he would have just got smoked.
Probably both would have been hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a sad situation all around. I think this just proves that Tiger Woods has a incredible substance abuse problem.
Yeah, and he's worth $1 billion, man. Like, this fool can't afford a Uber. Like, you're out there. You have multiple DUIs now. Like, come on, man. You just have to be a better person, man.
He can afford his own personal driver.
Exactly. These people with all this money, and it just doesn't make sense. But it just goes to show that money can't buy happiness, right? So there's a long
common sense.
There's a long list of entertainers, athletes that have substance. They're killing themselves, killing other people. You got a dude in prison right now because in Vegas he basically did the same thing what Tiger did this weekend, but he wasn't so lucky. He killed a lady and his dog. Very well could have happened to Tiger Woods. Like, seriously, man. Like, how do you, like, I don't know. I have no words for this because these are the kinds of things that are so easy to rectify. This should never happen.
I agree. And it sucks because Tiger Woods is one of the probably one of my all-time favorite athletes, and it just goes to prove that you can be really good at sport and a terrible human being.
Yes.
And that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, we already know his character because he cheated on his wife with a zillion different girls, and it's just wild. This dude's just wild, man. Like, money gets people and like just screws everything up.
I mean, he's just an addict all around. He's addicted to sex. He's addicted to pills or whatever. He's addicted to golf. He's addicted to win. He's just an addict.
Yeah, but that's no excuse. He has the money to fix that.
Right. No, I'm just saying, I think he is just addicted to just he's just addicted.
Yeah. And so, and it comes to like the people around him, just like Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, they just feed the addiction because this is their lifeline. They don't care anything about their own personal value. They could care less if what Tiger Woods does, as long as that paycheck is hitting their bank. And that's a sad situation.
Yes.
But anyways.
Yeah, it sucks.
The Masters in 2 weeks. Obviously, I'm pretty sure he will not be there. I mean, I don't think he should golf in it anyways, regardless. He wasn't hurt, but I don't think he should show up for that.
Yeah, I mean, he should probably just take his lumps and.
Yeah, I mean, he's got other issues he needs to work out.
Yep, I agree. And it sucks. It's terrible. I mean, that Augusta it's not the same without Tiger,
True.
And it just sucks. It sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks that he's so selfish and, that's all that is being selfish.
Yeah, maybe that weekend, instead of showing up for golf, he should just get on his $1 billion yacht and just hang out for a while by himself.
As long as somebody else drives it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's driving that thing anyways. But
he's definitely
past him.
I mean, drunk driving 100-foot yacht is pretty. That's wild.
So anyways, there's a little bit to talk about today. We're full swing. March Madness, MLB opening weekend. It's been great. The Tigers' bats are alive. Pitching is looking pretty good, even though they got skunked last night. But they're showing some promise. I mean,
that's a good Padres team though. That's the we're not playing the Rockies here.
Yeah, exactly.
Play to win series, and that's exactly what they did. Is they won the series.
Yeah, they won their first series. Obviously it's very early. We're 3 games into a 160 game season, so yeah, it's looking good, man. That rookie, woo, came out
MVP,
firing,
baby,
man.
MVP
came out firing, man.
Get your McGonagall jerseys.
I don't know, man. Like I texted the group earlier. Hopefully Max Clark is watching this, man. Maybe he could put that necklace away and focus on baseball a little bit. But this McGonagall kid, like he skipped AAA. He skipped the minors. He went from AA to spring ball. The Tigers like, holy hell, you made the team. Skipped AAA completely, and this is right out of high school.
Yeah, and I mean a little bit of insight into this. Well, at least my insight. Take it with a grain of salt. But that kid is composed too. The composure on that kid is way more than a 21-year-old should have. That 10 pitch at bat he had the other night when he roped that single into to get the go ahead run. I mean, that's just composure, and you can't teach that. And he's out playing third base over there, making plays. You know, the moment's not too big for him. You know, you come up
exactly. Yeah,
you come up in the your first major league at bat, and you know there's. I think it was runners
4 for 5.
Yep, 4 for 5, and I mean that first at bat he had was a huge situation. I believe bases were loaded, if not,
I think they were
pretty close. And
they cleared the bases on a double.
Yep, very impressed with him.
Yeah, so it's a start. Like the contrast between him and Max Clark are night and day. You know, it seems like one is focused on baseball, and the other one is focused on being flashy. And Max Clark needs to calm down, sit down, and focus on baseball. He's got the talent. Let's just hope that I think it was a bad look wearing that bling and then dropping balls. Like, it's crazy.
Well, I mean, after that one game, he's posted on Instagram a watch box full of Rolexes and a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's not even like he's in a hitting slump. He is playing the field and very, very poorly.
Bad.
Both. He's just in a slump. He's the moment was too big, and it's the exact opposite of McGonagall. There's no composure.
Yeah. There's a big jump from minor leagues to the professionals, and I really think his true colors are showing. I've never seen a player that belongs in the major league make the same consistent plays in the outfield that he's been making. Like, it's just.
And it's routine. They're routine plays.
Yeah.
We're just like diving for balls that don't need to be dove for. That's just not knowing what to do. Like, you're just not. It's too fast for him.
Listen,
for forgetting what the count is. Like, that's just.
If there's a pop up like that to anywhere close to us 3 dudes, chances are we're going to catch that ball.
I'm making that catch.
I didn't have to run for it. You just sit there and camp under it and catch it. I mean, it's dropping right in front of him. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he'll get it sorted out. He's up in Toledo, so we'll see. I mean, that's the place to get it sorted out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but he's had plenty of time to get it sorted out.
I'm not saying that. I'm just
right.
Yeah.
He's the same age as McConnell, so hopefully he's watching him, being like, okay, maybe I need to.
Yeah, maybe it lights the fire or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Tigers are looking good, though. I mean, there's not really much to complain about. So
yeah, Carp is for whatever.
Yeah, but it's not going to all hit at once. Yeah,
it's 3 games. I mean, look at Aaron Judge struck out 4 times that first game, and we're not, blowing John up talking about.
He hit 2 home runs in the next 2 games. So.
Right, but you see what but it's the same thing. Like 4 strikeouts, 2 home runs. Tomorrow Carp could hit a home run and be right back on it. Like it's 3 games.
Yes,
sure.
Still don't want to see him go
over is tough. Yeah,
over is tough. Yeah, but I mean it happens. There's 162 games.
It happens, yeah, for sure. And he's solid. I have all.
Oh, yeah.
I would have plenty of confidence in
Yeah,
him.
he was
You
clutch.
just got to leave him alone and let him work it out in the batting cage. He'll be up there.
He was definitely clutch last year for us. So
He just needs to find one. That's the beginning of the season for every baseball player. It just takes the first one, and once you find the first one, it's like, oh, that's why they call it mid-season form.
yeah,
Takes
that's
a little
why
while
we got to get him on track now because we all know that the baseball is a mental game, and you don't want that to settle into his brain, man. So the quicker he gets a knock, the better off we are.
And sometimes it helps having people like McGonagall around you hitting the ball, so you see how it's done, and you're just like, okay, if he could do it, I could do it. Like,
Yeah,
so I think that's what it was with Judge. I think the first game, it was just he was thinking about that WCBC series, and then he just kind of snapped out of it because the rest of the team was hitting really, really well, and it's kind of like, oh well, if they could do it, should be fine.
And to segue into that first game, man, the MLB is doing itself no favors putting
Netflix is a joke.
Opening night on Netflix.
That was so bad.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, not only was the broadcast terrible, like I was watching it for a minute and the screen was going green and like it looked terrible. And
behind the picture camera was like blurry. It was awful.
Yeah. Netflix cannot do live events. They cannot handle it.
They also interviewed Jazz Chisholm for like a whole inning while he was in the field, which I like that part, but they showed no score, no count, nothing. They just showed Jazz Chisholm, and I was just like, well, what's the count? Like, who's on base? What's going on right now? Like, I don't even know if there's an out yet. Like,
and I love those mic'd up half innings, like when ESPN was doing it. Zoom out and watch the dudes play ball. It's not just a
I don't need a close up of his face the whole time.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. And why are you putting the opening night game on a streaming service that not everyone has?
That makes no sense at all. I didn't even watch it. I refused to watch that, man. I'm like, I have Netflix, but I'm like, screw you guys.
If anybody's playing by themselves on an opening day, why is it not the reigning champions? I don't understand why. Like, it's just a random Yankees Giants game by itself that night before on Netflix.
Yeah,
and I mean, and
doesn't Cincinnati start the season off? Isn't that where it started for years? Like they're usually the first team to play every year because they do it right in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I agree. And also, like, you're trying to grow the game, and NBC is going to be Sunday Night Baseball now. Why not give them the first crack at the opening series? Yeah, pick a channel that's not streaming.
At least,
it's not streaming. Can't be streaming.
Could have been on. Yeah, they should have put it on MLB Network.
Especially,
but not everybody has that either. Like, put it on the local NBC.
It would have made more sense.
Like the game tonight.
Netflix.
And MLB Network shouldn't have any blackouts. If you're paying for it, like, you should get every game. Doesn't matter what platform it's on, because it's just like you need 5 different platforms to watch the whole season.
Oh, don't get me started on this.
I'm with you on that one.
I am so mad.
I'm with you on that one, dude. I am
so upset. I just paid $200 to FanDuel in November for my auto renew for Tigers and Red Wings, and then come to find out, well, I knew they were going bankrupt, but I didn't realize my subscription was in November, and then I just had to buy the $200 Detroit Sports Network. So I've given $400. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Hey, it's crazy. I bought the MLB package, and because I'm a veteran, it was less than $100, and you're paying $400. Unfortunately,
yeah, and if I would have,
I'm out of the zone or whatever, so I'm good. I could watch the Tigers.
Yeah, and if I would have bought the MLB package, it was $149, but the Tigers were blacked out.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So
I'm out of the region, so I'm good.
That's so dumb.
It's dumb.
Yep. So then add another $150 on there if you want to watch all the other games. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I'm looking at the Cade Cunningham injury updates. They're optimistic that he's going to be returning here soon.
Yeah, what a blow that was. Terrible.
They're still winning.
But
they're winning without him, but and he should be back by the playoffs. But it just sucks for him, man, because he was just having such a phenomenal year.
And he was probably going to win the MVP, but now he's 4 games short, so he doesn't even qualify for one. which is crap. I think that sucks.
It's a stupid rule. Yeah,
It's a stupid rule when you're not sitting out. I get it if those games have been just sitting out for rest, sure, take it away from him. But his lung collapsed. Like, give him a break. Like, he's still the best player in the league. So this year, so I don't.
Well, and he's the most valuable to his team. I mean, he's the definition of what the MVP award is for.
But they're gonna go give it to Jokic or SGA, and it's just like between those two players, like they bother me. Doesn't seem like either one of them really care about the sport.
I was reading that Wembley is the odds-on favorite now.
I would like that. Yeah, he's a beast.
So yeah, I don't know. Did you guys see LeBron broke Parrish's all-time regular season games played record?
Unreal.
Who?
1,000.
A lot of games.
LeBron broke Robert Parrish's single. My man's played 1,615 games in the NBA.
And he's still a big baby, man, which is crazy, man. Like,
insane.
You're a giant ass human being, and you're gonna cry because somebody swipes your hand. I have zero respect for this guy.
Michael Jordan cried way more than LeBron did.
There's no way in hell.
Yeah, he did. Michael Jordan would literally go to the refs and they'd be, "Okay, Michael, whatever you say, Michael. Okay, yes, sir."
He did go to the refs, but he didn't fall out of the ground acting, crying. Like, listen, I saw a video just this morning. He was walking off the court after the game, and a fan in a Lakers jersey touched him as he went by. He stops, called security over, and pointed at the guy. Like, you just ratted him out because a fan touched you. Screw you, man. Kobe never would have done that. Kobe would have like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Like, dude, that's just a bad look, man.
You don't see any of the videos where like kids call out and they're like, they ask him for an autograph and he stops what he's doing, turns around before he goes to the locker room to go sign his shoes.
Whatever.
You just don't want to see those ones.
Oh, I see it. But like
he's a really good person, and he is the best basketball player that's ever played in the NBA.
No, he's not. He's in top. He's not even in the top 5.
He's the best.
Man, I'm sorry I brought this up. I just thought that was crazy.
You did it again, Eric.
Shit's wild. I think his longevity is one of the most impressive things I've seen.
That is impressive.
But that also shows you the technology and stuff that we have to be able to take care of your body. And he's done it. He's invested into it, and he's done it. And so that's something that I will say a lot of the older guys did not have the ability to do.
Right. And also he's done it. He's done it clean too. What scandal has LeBron ever had? Like, there's nothing. Clean.
Yeah, we are lucky to see him play for as long as we have. It's going to be a weird NBA without him in it.
I agree.
But yeah, good for LeBron. Honestly, his team looks like they're going to have a chance this year too. Not that he's the leader, but definitely a good squad. They can get past the Pistons.
I was just going to say if they get past Detroit.
Not many people have proven to get past Detroit even in the regular season. So as long as they hold their composure in the playoffs, you might be bringing a new ring to Detroit.
Yeah, we just got to have Cade back because I honestly, man, I don't know. Sure. I don't know if we're winning a 7-game series without Cade.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Strength. I think he'll be back too, but it's just that injury is just, it could come hit you like randomly. He could be playing 5 games in the playoffs and all of a sudden be short of breath. It's like, Yeah. So that's a tough one, but I hope nothing but the best for him.
And a 7-game series is a lot different than playing a different team every couple of days. So.
Yeah, and the great thing about Cade is he's only 24 years old, man. So
he's a beast,
there's a bright future in Detroit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That team is built well too. It's not just thrown together random guys that are gonna all need new contracts next year. So it's a well-built team.
Yeah. So hopefully, he comes back and we at least make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I think if he comes back and he's the same Cade he's been all year, I think honestly you'll win the Eastern Conference Finals in 5 games. I don't see anybody on the East Coast that's gonna even get close. You guys skunk the Knicks every single time, and we're up there. The Celtics, maybe, I guess. I don't know, but they're a hit and miss.
I think the Knicks just beat them a couple games ago, but
once out of like 5 times they played this year.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that was
I think that was
without
without Cade.
Yeah. But they've won every other game without him. So, I mean, yeah, it's looking good in
And the
Detroit.
Knicks are a good team, but they're not as good as Detroit.
Pretty good for a cute little basketball team, huh, John?
Who said that?
One of the Knicks radio hosts, like at the beginning of the year.
What do you expect? They're from New York. They're a bunch of jabronis. But yeah, no, they're. I'd say they'll be a cute little NBA champion too. So
yeah. Speaking of not cute, man, the Red Wings have pissed away March. Almost unwatchable. It's terrible.
Man.
Well,
how are the Hurricanes doing?
They're going to make the playoffs, and they're a scary team.
Man, I looked into tickets.
Yeah, they're in first place.
Ridiculous. But we'll see. Maybe we could stumble across some playoff tickets somewhere.
Yeah, like day of or something.
How many games are left?
Not many. I think the season ends like mid-April. So, and as of today, the Wings are out. So
they're out, man. They're out, but they have the same points as the next team. But
looks like April 16th is the last regular season game.
Yeah, but going into March, we had I think 8 or 9 point lead on a playoff spot, so we've pissed that away. And it's looking bad. They looked real bad last night. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Terrible.
That sucks. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
At least you got basketball.
March in Detroit. Used to it.
Basketball.
Good.
And then, like you said earlier, Tigers are looking good. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Who do they play? Who's their next series?
Diamondbacks.
Ooh.
Yeah, I hate when they start the year out on the West Coast, man.
I
watch the damn games, man. I'm all excited about it, and like it's on at 9:00. Like, screw that.
You watch opening pitch, by the second inning, you're snoring.
Yeah.
Yep.
Know that feeling.
I mean, those 4:00 games are nice though. Right after work, come home.
Yeah, I dig those.
Put it
Can't
on.
beat that. Yeah.
Opening day was great because it was on at 3:00 here, so that was perfect. But the other games, it's 9:00 at night. I'm not.
Yep.
For that.
Yeah, we're doing the same thing, going from San Francisco to Seattle.
And then they're off. The Tigers are off today. It's a weird schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate that they're off on Sunday. That aggravates me also. Did you guys, speaking of San Francisco, did you see the smoke flag they did on opening day?
Smoke flag?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, it was amazing, man. Like this. You have to. I can't even explain. You got to Google it. It's freaking sick, man. It was a giant American flag, but it was a smoke thing.
Yeah, no, I missed that.
It's always windy in San Francisco, so I don't know how they pulled that off, but it was cool as hell.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, isn't it?
They literally blew smoke in the air, and it looks like they used drones, and then they had the drones blow out smoke to make it look like the American flag.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is super cool, man.
That is dope. Some San Francisco stuff right there.
Yeah, for real.
Man, that's sick. It's huge. Right over the bay, too.
Yep. Yeah, it's massive, man. I was like, how they pull that off?
Netflix did something right.
Oh, that's
San Francisco
Giants organization. Yeah,
that had nothing to do with Netflix.
And then they had a Navy guy sing the national anthem.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked that.
So yeah, that was cool. Good for them. They do a good job. Not playing baseball.
Yeah, great ballpark. Yeah, and they're not doing very well at baseball.
Well, they're hit or miss, and
they still got a lot of new guys too. It's just they don't have that chemistry yet.
Well, and their coach is brand new. He's the old coach of the Tennessee Volunteers.
I mean, that's a pretty storied organization, man.
Yeah, they pulled out some championships in years that they should have never been there.
Yeah, and one was against Detroit. Still pisses me off.
Sure was.
That's right. Wow, tough. My bad. Those were good teams, though. It's not like they were crummy teams. It's not like they were the Royals, you know.
Yeah, no, and that was the Madison Bumgarner, 0.00
Yeah.
ERA.
Buster Posey.
Yep.
So the
Yeah, how about March Madness,
I was
guys?
gonna say
It's
Michigan's
been mad, dude. They played so well, Michigan State. They got down by so much in the very beginning, and I saw Tom Izzo was like, "Yep, our freshmen are playing like freshmen. You know, it's just we'll figure it out," and they figured it out. They came out and gave UConn probably what's going to be the best run out of anybody because UConn's good and very well coached.
And did you guys see what Tom Izzo said at the end of game presser about the portal? That was fantastic.
No.
Fantastic. He said, I'm going to go visit the portal. And what I mean by that is I'm going to go in the locker room and tell these guys, you're on the team, like get going. You know, it's basically you're Michigan State. Like, let's go.
I mean, if you can't keep guys after that run and that team and that coach, like there's no shot.
Yeah, I meant to look before the show started. I meant to look up the how much the NIL deals are from Michigan State compared to Michigan. And
I'm not sure.
I didn't get a
but
chance.
Michigan's been messing around, man. They look not great that first half of the game yesterday.
Yeah, they were slow the first half, but they dominated.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah.
But they've been slow. You know, you get slow like that in front of a super, super hot team, and you're going to, you'll be down by 20 or 30 going into the half, and then you're done.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Duke hasn't looked great.
No, but Caleb Foster came back and did. Yeah, it's about double. Michigan is about double Michigan State.
So Michigan and Duke are the only number one teams left, right?
Yes.
Arizona.
I thought.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Arizona. Yeah. Arizona made the final. Yeah.
So Florida's the only one that got knocked.
Yeah.
And Florida lost in the second round.
I don't think there's any 2 seeds left though, besides UConn.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I had Purdue going all the way, and they lost.
Yeah, Arizona's a tough matchup.
Yeah, I got Duke going all the way.
I hope so, man. Yeah,
we'll see. This tournament's been great, though, man. There's been some upsets. I'm back. I was very sad after last year, but
yeah,
they redeemed themselves.
Duke got play today. That should be a really good game. Michigan and Tennessee play today.
Yeah, Tennessee's making a little run.
Yeah, that should also be a good game. Michigan is favored by 7.5. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see Tennessee coming, man. They always shit the bed in the in the tournament.
The Iowa coach has a really good story too. You should look into him.
Yeah, that's pretty.
He's a good coach.
That's awesome to see.
Coach. I don't know, Michigan. I heard Michigan, Carolina's looking into poaching the Michigan coach. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That dude has it made here.
Oh, I'm sure he'd have it made anywhere he goes, but yeah. But it's coaching situations suck too nowadays.
Yeah, they get poached pretty frequently.
Yeah, it just happened to NC State really bad.
Yeah, did you guys see Calipari at the end of the game the other day, yelling at the refs and yelling and causing a scene? Dude blew a gasket.
He's got no excuses. If he can't make it work in Arkansas, I don't know.
Yeah, unlimited NIL.
Yeah, literally. I mean, he could compete for every player. And that's what he's going to go do, too. He's going to go talk to all the big-time players, especially that aren't on the top teams in the nation, and go offer him way too much money to come play for him in Arkansas.
But that doesn't always translate in the tournament, man, because you get these kids that are one and dones and don't give a shit about the team or the players, and they don't make it. I mean, look at Kansas.
Yeah.
They got blown out, and that Peterson kid looked like shit.
He's not good. He doesn't play but like 18 minutes a game, and he's like, I'm out. Take me out. No, thank you. Tired a little bit.
Yeah, and whoever drafts him is in a lot of trouble.
That's a mistake.
Yeah,
it's a mistake. That is a big mistake, I think. And if you can't see that, then man, you got some organization on this year's.
Yeah, but he's gonna get drafted. Somebody's gonna take him for sure.
Yeah, it's a good NBA draft this year, though. There'll be some top kids out there. So
I just looked up Michigan NIL NIL deals, and the first line says Michigan basketball has positioned itself among the elite spenders in college basketball.
Yeah, they're like $10 million or something.
Yeah, 10 mil. Like, I hate that, man.
Michigan State's like 3.5 to 5 mil.
Yeah, but I don't think Izzo plays that. Like, Izzo's not doing
I
it.
know, but you would think Michigan State would have a lot more throwing around money with their record, or their resume.
Well,
I would
and
much
those
rather go to
donors.
Michigan State. They have produced a lot of NBA basketball talent, and Michigan, Jordan Poole, Chris Webber. Pretty big gap between those guys.
Says recent report places Michigan men's basketball expenses at approximately $15.7 million, among the highest in the nation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Better bring home a trophy.
I kind of hope they don't. That would be funny.
Oh, I hope so too. I mean, they're gonna have they didn't really play the hardest bracket.
Yeah.
No, and they mess around, man. They really do.
Alabama, St. Louis, Howard, like that's Alabama's pretty good, and then they get Tennessee this round, so they're in
St. Louis was balling out. They really were.
Yeah.
And I think they will play. Who will they play if they win? Arizona.
I believe so.
I think they'll play Arizona. That's good luck.
Yeah, I mean, Arizona might win it all, honestly.
Arizona could very well win it all. They're a solid team, well coached. They execute. That's the biggest thing in college basketball. If you can execute what you're trying to do, that's the difference between you and the next team.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, it's been a great tournament. Fantastic.
Yeah,
it has been.
I agree.
2 o'clock, 2:15 Michigan plays, and 5:05 Duke plays.
Correct.
So another hopefully good set of games today.
Should have a 4 o'clock Tigers game, but they blew it.
I know, that would have been perfect. When I looked up the schedule for this weekend, because I had nothing planned today, I'm like, are you kidding me? They're not even playing on Sunday. It's terrible.
I know today would have been a great garage TV baseball game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Got to be careful sitting out in the garage in cold weather like you got though here.
Yeah, you're gonna get
freeze.
Yeah, your legs will freeze to the bench. But instead, you guys have to wait till
tomorrow
10:10. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I won't even watch it. I'll be asleep.
Yeah. 9 o'clock.
I feel like even when I was a kid, even West Coast games weren't that late.
I know, that's crazy.
That's crazy. They're just getting later and later and later. Next thing you know, they're going to be starting at midnight.
Right.
And I get the time. I totally understand time zones. I know that it's not midnight where they're playing, but 10:10. That's
for the rest of the country. It's midnight.
Yeah, you cut off, and that's where most of baseball is on the East Coast.
Right.
So I don't know. I get it when it's like the Giants and the Padres are playing. Great, 9:40, cool. Both those teams are out there. But when you're playing an East Coast team,
they should make them play at 5 o'clock their time.
Give me an 8 o'clock game. Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
if you 162 games a year,
for a 7 o'clock game.
And then that's the first thing people say. Oh, they want to wait for people to get out of work and school. Why? You play 162 games a year. You're gonna have plenty of chances to go. Take an hour off of work early.
Right, and the first night game wasn't played at Wrigley until 1988. So it has
what
been
did those
done.
people do? Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Every game was at 1:20.
No, man, they're just later and later. Even the East Coast games, Cubs, Angels, 7:40 in Chicago. Braves start at 7:15 on Monday. Like, what are we doing?
I will tell you, the nice thing that they've done is they push some of these games to 6:40 starts instead of 7, and that's awesome.
Yeah, there's a couple of 6:40s on here. Phillies National. This is Monday's slate, but Marlins, Cincinnati. We got to go to a Cincinnati game. I don't care how we do it, but I'd love to meet you guys out there in Cincinnati.
Yeah, we should do a meetup.
Hey, Eric, did you see the Orioles, how they unveiled their new
Jumbotron?
Yeah, I did.
That was amazing, man.
Yeah, that park is elite, too. It's so good.
They built a new hotel, too, that has like a perfect view of center field and all that stuff, too. That's sick.
I saw that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've been to Camden. That's definitely...
Yeah, Camden's awesome.
I love Camden. A lot of history, too.
Yep.
Not playoff history,
But
but
it's in Baltimore, though.
yeah, I know you got to be careful now.
I don't know, man. When we went, it wasn't Bodymore, if you know what I mean.
I was when I went with a kid. One of my friends and his dad took us, and we went to a night game, like a later start the first game, and then we went to a day game the second game. But on the way home from that night game, we were speed walking through those neighborhoods to get back to the hotel because it was night and day difference. Literally, you walk to the game and you're like, huh, there's a lot of trash and stuff, and then you walk back and you're like, why is it so busy out here at night? People just looking at you like, what you doing out here?
Yeah.
See, I got the exact opposite, man. We went in 2 years ago,
this was
and
a long time ago.
it was good. It was.
I was a kid, so you're probably.
Well, that's one of those stadiums that when you're traveling into, you want to get a hotel that's right next to it, so there's no foot traffic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We walked all around Baltimore, and it was fine. Well,
Yeah,
we were downtown.
We went down to
so,
the bay and all that stuff during the day, but nighttime was a different ballgame.
Yeah,
and like I said, this was 10, 15
cities,
years ago. So now the abandoned buildings have skyscrapers up in their spot. So
yeah.
But I mean, you could say the same for Detroit, man. I mean, that used to be
the same thing for most places.
The Fox area before Comerica was really rough.
Yeah,
there was I saw something years ago now. I think when they built the Washington Nationals Park, they say they look for low income areas to build baseball stadiums to try to build them up around it.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna say
they start a little low. And
the OG Tiger Stadium was in a rough ass area, man.
They try to do that.
Yeah, and look at Corktown now.
Corktown now is like it's all yuppies and like beautiful.
It's hippies. It's hippie white purple haired white kids. It's the cool place to go. And look at Midtown in Detroit. Like that used to be super ghetto.
It's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else you got to talk about before we shut her down? Golf had this weekend, Eric.
Oh, Paul Skeens.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
He got a bad rap. That's not his fault. That was O'Neal Cruz's fault. Did you see the plays?
Oh yeah, but O'Neal Cruz does that. That's O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah, but with that type of talent and that type of money he's making, to make one, cool, we'll let it slide. To make back-to-back, literally almost back-to-back pitches, he would just like pull him. Like instead of pulling the pitcher, pull him.
Also, the reviews on strikes and balls, I love that.
Me too.
It's seamless. It's seamless.
Yeah, it's really
fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think that's a good compromise. Yeah. I think it's a good compromise to robot umpires because I don't want that.
That's I don't want that either. I think that's the way to go.
They got it right,
Eric. That's another thing about Netflix too. They had the first ABS challenge and they didn't even show it because they were doing the Jazz Chisholm interview.
Well, yeah. Why was Jameis back to Netflix? Why was Jameis Winston on the pregame? What was he doing?
They weren't even. I don't know.
It was ass.
They were
the whole
obviously
thing,
trying to get somebody out there to put on TV, and that's the last resort. They're like, let's get Jameis Winston. He'll do it.
It's grasping for straws. Is all. All they were.
You said it better.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But needless to say, baseball is back, and I'm happy about it.
Same.
So, other than that, I think we covered the notes pretty much.
Well, I'm going to go eat. I'm starving.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
We'll see you guys next Sunday. I guess next Sunday, we want to talk about the Masters because then they'll lead right into the Masters. So,
yep, Masters week next week.
Bring your Masters.
When do they start?
Next Monday. Thursday? Next Monday is practice rounds. Yeah, it's practice rounds. Okay. That's a sore subject for me too, because I've been applying to the Masters for 16 years now and get my rejection letter every June 20th.
Try to get a ticket?
Yep, every June 20th I get an email.
I tried this year too, and I got denied.
You need to lie on your resume. Just tell them you're a CEO of some made-up company. You need to throw the podcast name in there. CEO of a very successful podcast.
Well, all right.
It's sad.
It is.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see you guys next Sunday. Thanks for joining.
See you
Yep.
next week.
Have a good week, everybody.
Too.